Good morning. So I couldn't sleep. I've never done one of these before, but see, I filmed, I put them up on YouTube. Wombat's War, Lucy's War, Casey's War. I want to do Dimitri's War, maybe even Sasha's War. But maybe someday I'll have to do Brandon's War. But what this is about is my mental health. And you know, some people message me. First of all, I created social media for money. I came to Ukraine early March. I left my missus, my dog, about $4,000. I had 7, and I realized when I bought the armor plates that are in here, because I had these thick Soviet shit, it cuts off my breathing. I'm gonna go broke. And then we needed helmets, and my crew that I was with, I was the only foreigner left after Edouard. Unfortunately, I'll get on social media. People are doing that. I didn't have social media for years. I couldn't stand social media. You know, the selfies look at me. I was never one of the cool kids. But you know, Johnny sent $2,000, which blew my fucking mind. I was in the back of a bloody ambulance, you know, nearest actual stabilization hospital on the Zaporizhia line. And I was sending him a voice message, because I had PayPal and I was learning how to do this. I was saying, well, why don't you wait till I get back to Kiev? Like, better than give it to a dead man. He sent $2,000. So I went to the commander of my crew, and like I'm in a 12-step program. I've been sober for about 10.5 years, clean, but we never mentioned the 12-step program. What the specific one is anonymity. But I want to be spiritual with the money. So other people's money is a spiritual burden. And she said, well, this should go towards a 4x4 for the crew. 4-wheel drive capability is a big thing when you're working close to the line, anywhere in the Ukraine. So I just started whoring myself out on the internet to you guys. But if you look at some of the earlier videos, I was quite emotional. And ironically enough, I've been part of some really bad things here, probably from about the 3rd week on till about maybe my 9th week in Ukraine. And yeah, you guys never seen that stuff. But I'm really good at that stuff. But that's not what bothered me. People started calling me a hero, you know, and I'm not good with praise. You know, there's a reason I'm fucking, you know, there's a hole in my soul. But I learned through service of others, through 12-step recovery, community, like get involved in the amateur boxing community, get involved in those kids' lives. That's how I found wholeness in my life. But once people started calling me hero and this great guy, I was like a menopausal woman, you know? I'm not a hero. I'm just doing the right thing. If you've seen a car in a burning wreck or kids in a house, what the fuck would you do? Don't answer that. But no, I just wanted to, I've learned to deal with that. And sometimes this whole war thing, like, I'm not doing enough. So many foreigners, like Casey talked about this, Lucy talked about this, Wombat talked about this, the good foreigners. There's some real shit ones here too. Egos. I'm not doing enough. Sometimes 80% of this war is waiting. And, you know, just in the past week, we got busy again. And I put the camera in my chest rig and I filmed some really cool shit. it's true, but it's not true. See, I put out a reel that gets 60,000 views. That's not in chronological order. That's boom, boom, boom. Now, the one thing in my defense, the iPhone doesn't really record the sounds very good. They're a lot louder and you feel them a lot closer. So that's one drama that the phone misses. But I'm really good at what I do, like really good with trauma. Last night, me and Sasha watched a transport truck come with troops, and he did a 180 and he flipped over, if you see in my stories. And I got out, ran there, I was telling him what to do, and under the truck, and there was not one broken bone, not one cut, not one get the guys out, because it could be leaking fuel. You got to get them out of the site. But afterwards he's like, well, you were quite good with this stuff. And he's like, I wasn't sure. I was like, yeah, I'm really good with this stuff. But yeah, the thing is, I struggle with the social media. If I don't post, we don't get money. We bought 2 4-wheel drives now, donated one directly to Battalion, Hospitallers. 2 generators, one was donated. That's why I fundraise for now for generators for winter. But if I don't post, I don't get money. The fuel stops, the repairs for the truck. Now I end up doing these extractions and evacuations, which I really like. But I had to disable the comments feature on my stories. I'm not bragging myself up, but I've got to be the most responsive person in the world on social media. Because of that hole in my soul my whole life. I'm not doing enough for people. You know, I know I've got about 100, 200 followers that I know who's divorced. I know where they're from in Scotland, where they've been on holiday. I know more about their dogs than their kids. I know whose mom's got leukemia. If you show me a picture and a name, I can tell you what country they're from. I can tell you a little bit about them. And I'm real grateful for those things. But I had to disable the feature to comment on my stories. And my inbox went from 200 messages a day to 30. And that's a sad reality of life. Thoughtless chatter. Now, I'm not saying you guys are thoughtless. I really hope you'd still message me. Probably, maybe every second day, but not 5 times a day. I know cats are cute. I know dogs are cute. That's why I post them on there, because I love them, and I know you guys will love them. I mean, this is my dog. That's Mossa. There's a guy in Canada who even makes merchandise now. He says, what do you want, an AK? Do you want a javelin? He will get you your own patch. I says, no, I want it to be my dog. That's why I post animals, because I'm better with animals than I am with humans. But here I'm really good with trauma with humans. But yeah, I wanted to do this little video. I try to be all things to all people, and I really, really struggle with that. But I need to take care of me too. And we need to keep fundraising. So most people aren't going to watch this. It definitely doesn't work with the Instagram algorithm, which I'm learning works quite well. Show an AK in the front of the video, you get a lot of views. Show a cat, you get more views than a dog. But no, I'm legit, and I just want to keep it real. But you know, anyone who's watching this, most of you would have received a 1-minute voice message from me. Hi, my name's Brandon, and I want to say thank you for following my Instagram. And I started it as a fundraiser for our ambulance crews. And I said something personal in each one because I took time to look at your profile or your profile picture. It wasn't thoughtless. And I'm really grateful for the relationships I've made on here. I hope you'll still message me every 2-3 days to check in on me, because there's about 200 of you that are like absolute angels. But I just had to stop that. And I had to stop the stupid comments like, oh, is that a G334 sight on that rifle? How the fuck do I know? Yeah, they're usually from America, those comments. yeah, I'm trying my best, and I hope you will still message and check in on me. I'm doing good, but I know my limits. I love you guys.